Hello and welcome to the Marketplace Masterclass. In this three-part series, I will tell you all about creating a marketplace business model, designing and developing a marketplace, as well as scaling and marketing it. Keep watching to learn what are the different types of marketplaces with real-life examples and how to build your product to succeed. Subscribe to our channel to be up to date and never miss our episodes. Click here to visit our social media profiles like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn for more tips and tricks. Let's get started. Do you want to know why Etsy is worth over $195 million or how Fiverr made around $50 million in the last quarter of 2020 alone, or how StockX made $2.5 billion in gross merchandise in 1 year? Today, I'm going to discuss how those companies operate and which business model they use to achieve such great results. And the most important, how their product is built. You can use these tactics to scale or build your own marketplace. Let's dive into the different types of marketplaces. First, there's horizontal marketplaces. They are focused on reaching a wide group of customers with a variety of goods and services. Good example of this model would be eBay. Fiverr and Etsy also belong to this category. Here's all the different models of a horizontal marketplace. B2B marketplace. A B2B marketplace is an online space for businesses to purchase supplies or services in wholesale or bulk. A great example would be Amazon Business. It's a separate site that enables businesses to connect with other vendors through Amazon. B2C marketplace. A B2C marketplace is one of the most popular marketplace models. It's space for individual customers to purchase goods or services from individual sellers. A great example is AliExpress. C2C marketplace. A C2C marketplace is enabling individuals to sell their products, new, used or handmade, or services to other individuals. A good example would be sites like Etsy or OLX. Next up, there's vertical marketplaces. From the definition of a horizontal marketplace, you might already know what a vertical one is. Rather than focusing on a wide appeal, vertical marketplaces are focused on a certain industry, niche, product or service type. There are many different subcategories of vertical marketplaces because, truth be told, you can launch a vertical marketplace in any niche, even if it's a marketplace for Swedish cheesemakers. So to help you understand this concept better, here's a few examples of vertical marketplaces. Transportation marketplace. The most popular transportation marketplace is probably Uber. It's basically a marketplace of drivers and it offers B2C as well B2B services. Accommodation marketplace. If you've ever used Airbnb, you should be familiar with accommodation marketplace. It's a model focused on connecting housing owners with renters. Sneaker marketplace. Every sneakerhead probably knows StockX. It's the biggest marketplace for shoe and streetwear. This marketplace connects individual sellers and buyers of streetwear fashion. Startup marketplace. A great example is Kickstarter, which is basically a marketplace for ideas where individuals can invest in projects they like and believe in. Parenting marketplace. The last example of a vertical marketplace is quite surprising. Mash is a marketplace for moms to find other moms whose children are at the same age and to arrange playdates. This really shows that marketplaces can be successful within any niche. Besides the vertical and horizontal marketplace models, there's also some other types you might want to consider depending on your project objectives. Managed marketplace. A managed marketplace is pretty much self-explanatory. Instead of just providing a platform that connects sellers and buyers, in this model you will also need to provide a service like item authentication, etc., which makes the transaction more viable for both parties. A great example would be StockX. Their authentication and analytics tools have drawn in a huge user base and made StockX $2.5 billion in gross merchandise in 2020. Community-driven marketplace. A community-driven marketplace is still a typical marketplace, except it provides additional value in the form of a community. Besides selling and buying products or services, the users are also able to connect with each other. Etsy actually integrates a bit of this strategy as well. Besides the revenue from ads and featured listings, they have also built a very tight community of people. They even say that community is at the heart of all we do at Etsy. Etsy members use community spaces to inspire each other. SaaS-enabled marketplace. In some cases, the marketplace can serve as an additional space where SaaS users can get complementary service or products. A good example would be the Magento plugin marketplace. Now that you know all about the different types of marketplaces, let's discuss some specific cases. How do marketplaces like Etsy, Fiverr or StockX make money? How do they attract users? Niche market strategy. All these successful marketplaces operate within small niches. They focus on solving one specific problem for the users, and this enables them to build products adjusted for the users' needs. StockX is a great example here. They are a marketplace for rare sneakers and streetwear. That's the niche, and they have dominated it. But what is the difference between StockX and, let's say, eBay? After all, eBay also lists and sells rare sneakers. But StockX does something special within their niche. They offer product authentication and product analytics, which eBay doesn't have. They know that the market is very focused on authentic items. You don't want to spend $400 on shoes and then discover they are fake. So by focusing on one specific niche, you can target your users' problem better and design your product specifically for this small group of users. This is something StockX did. They enable the users to track shoe inventory, track prices in real time, and make sure that everything on the platform is dead stock, which means it's brand new and not fake. Now let's jump to Etsy and their strategy. Etsy utilized the next great strategy for marketplaces. They attract people by offering unique, one-of-a-kind pieces of art, as well as a strong community. With other marketplaces like Amazon on the market, it is really hard to stand out. However, Etsy has taken a strategy that enables them to break out from the crowd. You can get virtually anything on Amazon, but Etsy offers the users the ability to get something unique, special, and handmade. Another thing Etsy has that other marketplaces don't is their community. People within the handmade community are always looking for tips and tricks, instructions, etc. So it's important that they have an outlet for that. And Etsy offers just that. That's ultimately what makes this marketplace so successful. They cater to a specific community and create an online space for their interests. From the examples I talk about, you can gather a few key takeaways for a marketplace success. First of all, it's very important to look for a niche in which you can take the cake, so to speak. It would be very hard to compete with Amazon, but if you look for a smaller but more specific market, your chances of success will skyrocket. The next thing is to build your marketplace around the user's needs. Within a specific niche, users will have specific needs and wants. Think about that when building your marketplace. After all, that's something that made StockX and Etsy so successful. They are perfectly tailored to their specific niches. Lastly, think about all the different types of marketplaces I talk about. There's so many to choose from, and you can mix and match different business models depending on your niche to best monetize your marketplace. But what makes us expert on this topic? Why should you trust me standing here telling you all this information? Well, I am the CEO of INVO, and together with my team, we build digital products, including marketplaces. We have made our clients millions in revenue from our web and mobile products. What you've learned from this episode is backed up by our expertise and knowledge of our entire product team. Alright, that's it for today's episode. Next week, I will talk about different design and development approaches you can take with your marketplace. If you would like to learn more about marketplaces, you can download our free ebook, which will be linked in the description box below. Remember to subscribe to our channel and tune in next week for a new episode of the Marketplace Masterclass. Click here to visit our social media profiles like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn for more tips and tricks. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.